Hey guys, and welcome to Rainbow Tarot UK. It's lovely to have you here. If you're new, then a big warm welcome. It's great to have new people tuning into the channel, and if you are a returning viewer and subscriber, then thank you so much. I really appreciate you checking out the channel and giving it its support and all the love that you have shown it up until now. I really appreciate that. So today we're doing, aren't we, what are their exact thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection right now. So we've got pile number 1, which is the Crow Tarot and the Lapis Lazuli Heart. Pile number 2, which is the Cosmic Cycles Tarot with a little silver key here. And then pile number 3, which is the Influence of the Angels Tarot with a little silver patterned heart here. So those are 3 piles. Take a moment, choose the pile that is calling to you. That's what I always say. That's probably got the messages. Remember, it is a general reading for a number of people, so just take the messages that feel right for you. And if it doesn't feel right for you, it might be for somebody else. And it's timeless, so it's good whenever you're finding it. But other than that, I'll see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 1, and welcome back to your reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection? And you chose to come into the reading under this beautiful little Lapis Lazuli heart here. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to put that there so that you can see it. There we go. And also we are using the Crow Tarot for this. And I've also pre-shuffled a couple of oracle cards. So let's look at the oracle cards first. So you have got, let's see, the first one is Celebrate Differences. Celebrate Differences, okay. So that's going to go right there. Then we also have Understanding, card number 2. Someone's crossing over a bridge here. They're right in the middle. And then we have New Moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. So I feel like straight away with this person is wanting to, it's like almost like a crossing over period. I feel like this person, because New Moons is all about clean slates really, and with New Moon in Pisces, Pisces is a very deep sign, it's one of the water signs, and Pisces might mean something to some of you. But it just makes me feel this person wants to sort of, yeah, almost cross over maybe to the other side in this connection. They might be somewhere in the middle. The two of you might be in this connection for some of you, sort of like in the middle somehow, or maybe a little bit stuck, not sure which way to go. But I feel with the Celebrate Differences and Attune to the Divine and the New Moon, somehow this person, for some of you, might want a new start. They may want to have more understanding for the connection, because you've got understanding and celebrate differences. So maybe they're thinking, I need to be more tolerant in this situation, I need to be more understanding. Maybe we're stuck because we don't have that at the moment, and I feel like I want us to cross over in some way to the other side and not be too caught up in our differences, but to appreciate each other, maybe tolerate each other, have a better understanding of each other, something like that. And maybe thinking or feeling that there is a strong pull towards you in some way with the Attune to the Divine and New Moon in Pisces. Maybe they're thinking, thinking very deeply about this connection. That's kind of what I'm picking up from these 3 cards. What I am going to do is I'm going to actually just draw one of these little message cards. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to take that one because I haven't asked the question. But what is pile number 1's exact thoughts and feelings towards, what is pile number 1's persons rather, exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 1 right now? What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 1 right now? That one wants to come out. I'm just going to take that one there. Actually, I'm going to take that one as well because both seem to be calling me. So I'm going to take that one. Now this one is You Are Healing. With all the poppies are here, it makes me feel like there may be some remembrance in this. I think we've also got a lavender. So a need for calm, a need for balance, something like that. So we've got poppies, and those are the 2 flowers that I'm seeing, poppies and lavender. Looks like a lavender to me. So lavender is about healing, isn't it? It is about rest, recuperation. So maybe this situation might be in separation for some of you. And there's a lot of remembering going on with the poppies here. Something like that. You did it. You did it. So that might mean something to some of you. You did it. Let's see what else we have here. I might leave that there so you can see it. Okay, so let's get the tarot out now and see what is... Thank you so much if you have subscribed, if you have commented, and if you have liked and done any of those things for my readings. I so appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. It really helps me to feel motivated. It helps the channel to grow, and it means that I can just basically do more readings like this one. So thank you so much for doing that. And if you feel that you want to carry on doing that, then please do. What is pile number one's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number one right now, please? I feel like this one is poking out, which is the Five of Wands. So we've got the Five of Wands here. What are their exact thoughts and feelings right now, please, towards pile number one? Their exact thoughts and feelings. We have the Devil. Exact thoughts and feelings. Ace of Pentacles. Right. And what are their exact thoughts and feelings right now? And the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Okay. So we've got the Five of Wands and we've got the Seven of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. So what's underneath? The Knight of Cups. I mean, I feel like for many of you, because you've got the Devil, you've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Seven of Wands. So at the moment, they may be feeling and thinking that the situation is a little bit of a challenge for them. Maybe it's because it's in separation as well. That could have something to do with it. But they haven't stopped feeling, if you are in separation, they certainly haven't stopped feeling romantic towards you. And they definitely, with the Knight of Cups, I mean, it makes me feel that they are wanting to move. And I think what I said before, like crossing over and moving over to the other side to something better. But it might be a little bit stuck at the moment. But with the Knight of Cups, that is a card of action in a romantic way. And funnily enough, that is the sign of Pisces here. We've already had reference to Pisces with New Moon in Pisces. Attuned to the divine. It makes me feel this person feels that this situation is divinely guided. You do have a divine connection. There is a deep connection. I mean, the Knight of Cups is a very romantic card. And it makes me feel that this person somehow wants to take romantic action towards you or display or demonstrate their love for you, really. If they haven't done it up until now, or if you're in separation, or you know, it's a crush situation or something like that. I feel like this person wants to take action and show you how they feel through words, through actions. It's a very, very, very romantic card, the Knight of Cups. It's probably the most, the card that has the most sort of sense of romance in it within the deck. And it's also a card of action. So I feel like this person is thinking and feeling that they want to take action, but there are challenges. They are feeling that there are challenges. Now, with the Healing and the Devil card here, this connection might have been quite tricky if you're in separation and you've already started this connection. It might have been quite a tricky connection. Somebody might have behaved in a way which was negative, had a negative mindset, a negative kind of cycle of behaviour, something that was, they were allowing to control them in some way, because that is the Devil energy. It could be as well they're seeing you as a huge temptation for them. But I think with the Healing and the Devil card, maybe there was some sort of tricky energy in the connection, or some difficult energy, or some stuck energy in a sort of negative pattern or a negative mindset in some way. And that might be where you've got cards like Understanding, Celebrate Difference. Maybe there was some selfish behaviour with the Devil card here. Now, the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands are cards of challenge, really. Challenging competition. That can be competition, taking risks. You can see all these crows are competing against each other, and the Seven of Wands is, again, these crows are sort of trying to, you know, this crow here has the upper hand. They are up on this cliff, and all the other crows are sort of trying to reach there, or they're falling from there. So it makes me feel with the Seven of Wands that although that is a card of challenge, this person is feeling that this situation might be going through challenges or difficulties for some of you, but it's not something that can't be overcome. Now, with the Devil card, they may be thinking obsessively about you, because the Devil can be an addiction, obsession, And it makes me feel that there's a lot of obsessive thinking about you and maybe the situation, and that you are a massive temptation to them. Now with all this red, I feel like there's a lot of passion and a lot of desire from this person towards you. But it could be that you're in separation and you're both going through a bit of a healing phase at the moment. Maybe there's been some difficulties, like I said, some challenges. And I feel like this person with the core celebrate differences, the understanding, the healing, they kind of want to move. I'm getting this phrase that they want to move over to the other side. They want to take action and move this connection beyond challenges and difficulties. They want to celebrate whatever those challenges are. They want to let you know that for them, those challenges are no longer an obstacle for them. I think that's what they're saying. It's no longer an obstacle for them. Now I'm being asked to look at this one underneath, which is the Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords is a movement, a slow energy or a slow movement towards something else, and it's normally out of rocky waters into calmer waters. So I feel like this person, if this situation has been in difficulty or in challenges or in problems, I feel like this person wants to move the connection forward slowly to a better place, because you also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning, a tangible beginning. I feel like this person is thinking of a new beginning, a new start with you if you're in separation. I feel like some of you are in separation, or if it's maybe a crush situation or something that hasn't quite got off the ground yet. Yes, they are aware of the challenges. Yes, they are thinking of you a lot. They are feeling hot really towards you. They want to come forwards with the Knight of Cups and take action and show and demonstrate their love. They feel that they're on top of the challenges, and I think it's because they feel they have a better understanding now of the situation, a better understanding of you. They are more tolerant, or they feel like they're more tolerant, maybe because they've done some healing, and maybe that's the you did it. They've actually gone through a healing phase. They've got over challenges. They've got over difficulties in their head, maybe about this connection that they had before, limiting beliefs with the Devil card here that they might have had before. They've moved through that, and now they want to move forward into a much more harmonious time with you. They want to move. If the situation has been stuck and you're not sure whether to go to leave or stay, I feel like this person is saying, let's tackle these challenges, let's begin again, or let's be together. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Now, in terms of the astrological signs, I mean, the Five of Wands is Leo energy. Seven of Wands is also Leo energy. So there's a lot of fire here, a lot of passion, a lot of... I feel as well with the Leo energy, maybe they just want a lot of acknowledgement, or they now feel they want some acknowledgement from you or from this connection, or they want the connection maybe properly acknowledged. That might be as well what's going on. The Devil card is Capricorn energy, and the Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. But let us see if we've got a message card before we go and do any more. Any message cards from pile number one's person to pile number one on their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number one. What is this? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I feel like there maybe, if there's been a separation or a break, or it's been on pause or something like that, I feel like they're saying you are worth waiting for, definitely. But anyway, let's get some more. I'm going to use this deck now, and we're going to see what is part number one's person's current, Nine of Pentacles, or exact thoughts and feelings towards part number one right now. What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number one right now, please? Like this one wants to come out, which is the Seven of Cups. You're definitely a wish for them. I think you're definitely a bit of a dream for them here. What is their exact, and it goes very well with the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of romance from this person towards you. What is pile number one's? Oh, let's see what that is. The Devil again. So there might be some fears, some limiting beliefs still holding them back, or you might just be a huge temptation. So this might be something like a secret situation. or a crush situation or something like that where you are a massive temptation for them. What is, or it might be that there has been some tricky behaviour, some difficult behaviour, some stuck behaviour, something that has limited the situation. Maybe somebody has had an addiction or some sort of problematic way of behaving or way of thinking that has held the situation back. And there might still be some fears, some limiting beliefs here in some way. What is part number one's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards part number one, please? What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards part number one? Queen of Pentacles. And the overarching energy is the Hanged Man. So it could be that there is an element of stuckness in this situation with the Hanged Man. There might be that you're in separation with the Hanged Man here. But I feel like this person is gaining enlightenment because they're trying to gain and be more understanding. They're trying to balance themselves out, and that might be why you've got the Devil energy twice here. Maybe they behaved poorly. Maybe they were stuck in certain behaviours, in certain belief systems, in certain relationships that were impacting negatively on the connection. Or maybe the connection was stuck in a negative cycle. Something like that. That could also be what was going on. And now it's coming to separation. But it's a time with the Hanged Man of enlightenment, of searching for truth, of going inwards. And I feel like that is what your person is trying to do. I feel like they want to move the connection on into something better. Now with the Seven of Cups here, this is like a dream card. This is like dreaming fantasy sort of card. And I feel like this person is seeing you as a bit of a fantasy, which it might also be the Devil card has come up twice because you're a massive, massive temptation. So if it's a crush situation, or even if it's you know, they're in a committed situation or you're in a committed situation and you are somebody that they like and they are somebody that you like, you're a huge temptation for them. You know, you offer a lot of, you offer variety maybe to their normal kind of life, something like that. And they also have a lot of dreams about you. But it could also be that they are a little bit scattered as well still. So maybe the Devil energy coming up twice, which is someone who's a bit stuck, who is, yeah, usually in some sort of negative pattern or something like that. It could be that this person finds it difficult or found it difficult to offer commitment or to show commitment, always thought the kind of grass was greener, that kind of thing. And that was the limiting thing that maybe brought the situation into separation, or the thing that kept them stuck, the fact that they just could not commit properly. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this person, I mean, the Pentacles is all about being solid, being stable, being committed. And I feel like this person, maybe they see you as a very independent energy. So maybe if you've come into separation, you might be quite an independent energy now, because the Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. And they might need to, or they might be feeling that they need to compete for your affections or for your attention, because it comes right under the Five of Wands. But I think they see you, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are very similar in energy, actually, in that they are people that are completely comfortable in their own skin. They are really take good care of themselves, enjoy the fruits of their own labour. They're very good at what they do. They're very good at creating a very nurturing, comfortable life for themselves. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, they're both very attractive figures. So I feel like this person sees you in a very attractive way, a very elevated way. That's how they're thinking and feeling about you. But they're very committed energies. They're not wishy-washy energies. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is both brilliant at her career and her family life. So I feel like this person essentially wants to move from something that might have been maybe wishy-washy, or where they made the wrong choices, or where they allowed negative influences to come into the situation. They don't want that anymore. I feel like they want commitment. But it does, you know, they are feeling a sense of stuckness. But within that sense of stuckness, I do feel that they are healing. I do feel that they are healing, and maybe they're hoping that you are healing too. But I feel like they would want to come towards you. They would want to come out of any, and that would go with the Six of Swords as well, because the Six of Swords is about moving away from any turbulent energy, and that would be the Devil. With the Devil card, if the Devil has been in the situation twice here, then there is something, or there was something negative going on. And that devil energy is something that they are still healing from, that they still need to heal from. But maybe they're thinking with the you did it that they are nearly there, and that they want to move over towards you, and it will be a new start, a new dawn, a new era for the two of you. So that is what I'm feeling here. But they might have to wait, because, you know, with the worth waiting for, you might be independent, you might have left them, you might be on your own, you might be doing brilliantly. And that might be why they are maybe delaying coming forwards, possibly with the Hangman underneath the Nine of Cups, because they're allowing their fears and their limiting beliefs to get a grip on them, to get a hold of them in terms of moving forward towards you. Maybe they're seeing that, you know, you are perfectly okay, and you seem to come across as so confident and, you know, sort of ultra, you know, a person who's completely in control of their own life and has everything sorted. Maybe they're just fearful about coming forwards in some way. Maybe they think you've got lots of choices, because that could go with the Five of Wands. They might think that you've got lots of choices, and that's what's holding them back, because it comes underneath the Devil card. That's the limiting belief, that they think that you've got lots of choices and that you possibly wouldn't want them. But anyway, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. Devil is Capricorn again. Queen of Pentacles always reminds me of Taurian energy. And the Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy. Hangman is Pisces. So again, we've got Pisces there again. So anyway, let's see if we have some message cards before we leave this reading for pile number one. So what is pile number one's person's message towards pile number one in this, you know, what are their exact thoughts and feelings for pile number one, please? What have we got? What are their exact thoughts and feelings, please? Express your love. So I feel like this person does want to express their love with the Knight of Cups here. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. Okay, what else do they want to... Any other message for pile number one here, please, on their exact thoughts and feelings? I feel like that one. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And the last one is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Now, obviously, that's up to you. This is something that where it's like you're talking about somebody that you're in separation from, because, you know, with the Devil card coming up twice, you might have gone through quite a lot with this person. But I feel like I do get the feeling this person is doing a lot of healing with the Hangman, or they feel they've done a lot of healing. They think you're worth the wait. They want to express their love, and they want you to trust the situation again, because they want to move it forward. I think they feel they can move it forward in some way. But anyway, pile number one, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, and welcome back to your reading. So in today's reading, we are doing, aren't we, you know, their exact thoughts and feelings towards you in the connection. And you chose to come into the reading under this little silver key. I'm just going to put that there. I'm just going to move the lapis lazuli heart, because that was from pile number one. But because I left that, I don't normally leave that, but because I did leave that, that might be a reference for you to maybe listen to pile number one if you feel drawn to it. But anyway, so we're using the, as I said, the Cosmic Cycles Tarot for this reading, and also we've got some pre-shuffled oracle cards. So let's look at those first before we look at the tarot. Let's move these over here. So we have got, 31, Divine Love. Beautiful. That's a very positive card to begin with. Divine Love. Put that there. Then we have New Moon in Cancer. Relax. Cancer might mean something to some of you. New Moon in Cancer, relax. I mean, New Moons is all about wiping the slate clean, isn't it? I mean, this figure does look very relaxed. So I feel like this person has an air of just feeling really good about this situation, or feeling relaxed and at ease in whatever the situation is. 3 and 1, 31 cancels down to 4, and that's all about laying foundations, isn't it, for in the material world, making plans, building security, that kind of stuff. What else have we got? Bountiful Harvest, 28. I mean, 2 and 8 is 10. 10s is like endings of a cycle, but it's also beginnings of new cycles. I feel like this person is pretty chilled, really, at the moment. Feels, I I think they feel like you're filling up their cup at the moment, certainly. But anyway, let's see what comes out in the tarot. So, what are pile number two's person's exact? Or they are relaxed in themselves. I think that's the other thing to say. I feel like their thoughts and feelings are relaxed in themselves in whatever comes out in the tarot. I feel this person is relaxed at the moment. But anyway, what is pile number two's? Thank you so much if you have subscribed. If you have liked and commented, I really, really appreciate that. It means an awful lot to me. And it just means that I know what you like. I can feel motivated to do more readings like this one. So thanks ever so much for doing that. And if you feel like you want to carry on doing that, then please do. So what is pile number two's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number two right now, please? So we have Three of Pentacles. What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards part number three right now? We have Four of Cups. We have Page of Pentacles. What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number two? And we have Temperance. I mean, Temperance is the card, and you can see this person actually doing her sort of yoga there, can't you? And then the Five of Swords is the overarching energy. So for some of you, with the Five of Swords here, it makes me feel that there might have been some, and also you've got the Four of Cups, so there might be some disappointments, some feelings of disappointment here. This little child is looking very cross or upset at her spill, you know, the water spilling over her painting. She looks disappointed and feels that that has been ruined in some way. Five of Swords is a winners and losers game, really. So obviously this person is lost this computer game, and somebody else might have walked away. So it might be that somebody's walked away from this situation. So maybe you've walked away or they've walked away, but I get the sense that this person might also want to bring it back in some way. Or they just feel very relaxed maybe about being able to bring it back. So if there's been some kind of issue with this connection with this person that you're with, some row, some upset, maybe somebody walked away or somebody feels disappointed, I feel like this person feels that this situation can come back. New moons, like I say, are wiping the slate clean. They're not going to stress too much about it. I feel like from their point of view, they're not going to stress too much about it if you're in separation, because I think they feel confident that it can come back. And maybe you're not feeling like that, but I think this person is feeling like they can bring the situation back, because you've got the Three of Pentacles, and that is all about collaboration. So it makes me feel this person wants to collaborate. They feel that they can collaborate with you in harmony, because these two guys are obviously, you know, going like that to each other. And it's all both okay with the two of them. So it makes me feel this person is thinking, well, we can get this back on track. Yeah, there's some disappointment. Yeah, somebody might have walked out of a situation, or there might be somebody who's feeling upset at the moment. But I feel like we can get over that. Page of Pentacles is a card of study. But also you can see again this person sitting, oh, that's my phone. Now they may, sorry about that, I thought I had turned my phone off. Let me just put you on hold for a moment. Hey, pile number two, I'm back in the room. Sorry about that, I thought I'd switched off my phone. But that does say to me that maybe they want to call you, or maybe they want to message you if you're in separation from them, or you've had maybe a little bit of something that's gone on here where you might have had a bit of disappointment in this situation if you're with them, or you might have had a row or something like that here with the Five of Swords. I feel like this person is relaxed in thinking that they can get the situation back on track, because even this card is somebody, you know, she's sitting by the fountain, she's looking at the little bee here, she's pretty relaxed. She's bought a few things, so she's not stressing. So I feel like maybe in this situation, one person is stressed and the other person isn't stressed. The other person is chilling, is relaxing. And that could be your person, because they feel that they can get things back on track. Because you've got, even you've got here, you've got the Temperance card here, which is about balance. and this young woman is doing her yoga poses. Again, you know, yoga is about relaxation, isn't it? It's about, could be about being flexible as well, or a need to be flexible. So maybe they're thinking there's a need to be flexible in this situation. But I think from what they're thinking is that there's no need to, the phrase I'm getting is that there's, from their point of view, there's no need to stress. Because I'm confident in how I feel about this situation. I'm just going to chill. We might have had a few challenges. We might be in separation at the moment, but that isn't, you know, that's all right. We're going to be able to get back on track. We're going to be able to collaborate again. We're going to get back into balance. We're going to be all right. That's kind of the kind of energy that I'm picking up from them. 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. 4 of Cups is Cancer energy. Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Temperance is Sagittarius, and 5 of Swords is Aquarius energy. And it could be that somebody in this situation is just very laid back, and maybe the other person isn't as laid back, and maybe that needs to come into balance. So maybe somebody takes on all the stress of whatever goes on in the situation, and somebody just kind of lets it all roll by them, really. So maybe there's something about needing to balance that out a bit more, because that's not good in a situation if, you know, somebody's always having to take on the difficulties or the responsibilities, and somebody else is just, you know, manana, that kind of attitude, really. But I feel like this person does feel that they can get this back into balance. Somebody might have walked away here with the 5 of Swords. So somebody might be cross and somebody might have walked away from that. Something like that. But anyway, let's see if we can have a message card for pile number 2's person to pile number 2. What's their exact thoughts and feelings? What's their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2, please? I feel like that one was come out. Confidence, yeah, I feel exactly what I was saying. I feel like this person has confidence. I feel like they're very, they could be a bit overconfident in themselves. They could be quite, with a peacock here, you know, somebody who sort of knows or feels like they know their own value. They could be, with all these eyes here, because obviously there's eyes on the peacock's feathers here. They could be, I mean, there's a little heart. I've just noticed this little heart in the peacock's chest. They could be, if you're in separation, they could be looking at you. I feel they still feel a heart connection to you. I think that's it. They might be trying to impress you. Or they might want to try and impress you in some way. Something like that. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's have one message card as well. Any message card from pile number 2's person towards pile number 2. Some of you might be, with the Page of Pentacles here, some of you might be, you know, students at uni or something like that. Because the Page of Pentacles can be a card of learning. Okay, what else have we got here? Exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2, please. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So with their 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, some of you might be in retreat from this situation. There may be a separation at the moment. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So maybe one of you is feeling a bit stressed or needing to relax about this situation. That might be why you've got the Temperance card. There's a need for you to kind of relax, to sort of chill out, really. That could be why you've got all these cards referencing sort of to being relaxed, all the images around being relaxed. So, you know, it's been difficult. Maybe there's something around self-help there, trying to relax, trying to maybe reach out for support and get, you know, something like that, where there's a need to retreat and take time out. Maybe this situation has been quite stressful, quite difficult in some way. But let's see what else we've got. So what is pile number 2's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2, please? What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2? 10 of Wands, so that's quite a heavy card. What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2, please? 5 of Cups, disappointment. What are their exact thoughts and feelings? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles came out in pile number 1, so I think we had the reference to the Lapis Lazuli heart, didn't we? So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, you might want to listen to that. What are the exact thoughts and feelings, please? And also, so did the Ace of Pentacles come out in pile. I'm pretty sure it came out in pile number 1 as well. And then we've got the overarching energy being the Ten of Pentacles. Now, your person might be the one that is stressed as well. There's definitely a sort of mixture of energy here, and it could be that the situation is just very stressful, very difficult, and there's a need to get it back into balance, a need to collaborate, a need to, you know, take a step back and retreat and relax a little bit, something like that. But they definitely, with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like they definitely want to get that back on track, because the Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, commitment. It's like a solid commitment card. It's about being happy in a relationship, in a connection, you know, with all the generations of the family. You've got granddad here, you've got the dogs, you've got the children, you've got, you know, the couple in this kind of grand house, this upright tower. So it makes me feel this person wants, the overall energy is, if at the Five of Swords it's kind of, there's been disappointment, or there's been heartache, or there's been somebody walking away, so maybe some bad words or feeling, I feel like the overarching energy is that they want to basically bring that back into a more settled and committed situation, and that is backed up by the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles is about having a tangible new beginning, a tangible new start, very much in the 3D world. And the Ace and the Queen of Pentacles is about somebody, you know, that Queen of Pentacles is there, right, sitting right there in the Ten of Pentacles scene, really. She is that other person in the Ten of Pentacles scene, because she's somebody who is very solid, very stable, really secure in her family life, and also in her working life. She's very, very, very attractive. So it makes me feel this person feels you're very attractive, but they feel very, that you've got a very, you know, the connection with you is very stable. They want that stable connection with you. They want to begin it again. So maybe if it's coming to separation, and I feel like with the Five of Cups here, right under the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is about not being able as well to see someone coming in and trying to help you, or someone trying to come in and offer you something, you know, because this girl has spilt something here, and this teacher is trying to come in and offer her support and help, but she still looks a bit cross, she can't see it. And the Five of Cups is about, again, sort of crying over spilt milk in some way. So there might be that they are seeing and feeling that there is disappointment in the situation, that there's a heartache, and they may be feeling that you are blocking them, or that you are blocked to the situation in some way. And the Ten of Wands is about feeling heavy, so maybe it comes right under the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration. So I feel that they want to collaborate, that they want to bring the situation back into balance, that they want to get back to the Ten of Pentacles, a sort of sense of stability and security. Maybe you're in a committed relationship with this person, and there's been some sort of kind of stress or argument or something like that, some disappointment, some hurt, maybe you're in separation, some heaviness to it, not being able to see a way forward. So they might be feeling that, and they may be feeling that they need to relax as well, that they need to get back into balance, or the situation needs to get back into balance. But I get the sense that they do feel confident that they can get it there. They do feel confident that they can get it there with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Kings and Queens is wise energy, and I think they feel that they can, that you can move through it, that you can move through whatever difficulties there are, and that it can be balanced and stable and solid again. But it just might be that at the moment it's in separation, it's in retreat. But there is a love here. I feel like this person does feel like there's a love towards you, that they do feel a love towards you, and that they maybe feel that they want to impress you, that they want you to, with this heart connection here, that maybe they want you to have confidence in them again, or confidence in the connection again. Now, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Ten of Wands, that is Sagittarius. Five of Cups is Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles is always Taurus energy. Ace of Pentacles, it could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. And the Ten of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So they definitely want that settled, secure, stable situation with you. Certainly. They want to overcome these disappointments. Maybe they want to see, with the confidence with the peacock here, they want you to see that they can offer something to you again in some way. But anyway, let's have some message cards before we leave pile number 2. What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 2 right now? What are their exact thoughts and feelings? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe this has been a challenge. Maybe this situation for some of you has been really challenging, and it could be all the references here to feeling relaxed. It's about when we do those sort of kind of things of helping ourselves to feel better, helping ourselves to feel more balanced. We sort of love ourselves more, we vibrate higher, and then we attract, you know, we gain more self-respect, more, you know, self-awareness, a greater sense of inner balance. We vibrate higher and we attract that, you know, a love to match that, to equal that. So maybe if you're in separation, it's time for healing, to get yourself back into a more sort of balanced state. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, I feel like this person is, you know, would like to make the effort, but they're very, you know, I feel like they are. I think essentially they are sort of like, you know, relaxed. I think they will. I think they do think that they can get this situation back on track. They want it to be back on track, and I think they can. You know, they can bring it back on track, and they do want to make that effort. What else is, what are their exact thoughts and feelings right now for pile number 2? Exact thoughts and feelings right now for pile number 2. Not that one there. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. But anyway, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing, aren't we, what are their exact thoughts and feelings towards you? And you chose to come into the influence of the Angels Tarot and this little silver patterned heart here. And I've left the key in from pile number 2, so you might want to look at pile number 2 if you feel drawn to it. But also I've got some pre-shuffled some oracle cards here as well. So let's take a look at those first. I'm just going to put that there. So you have Ideal Course of Action, card number 37. Well, that cancels down to 10. 3 and 7 is 10. So 10 is endings of cycles and new beginnings. So let's see, Ideal Course of Action. I mean, they might be pondering and wondering with the ideal course of action in this situation. This is full moon in Libra. Find a balance. As they might with the find a balance and an ideal course of action, they may be trying to weigh things up, because you can clearly see the scales here. They may be trying to weigh things up and find a balance in this connection, or the right course of action, something like that. And then you've got awareness, card number 13. So maybe they're trying to gain understanding, gain awareness, gain insight, gain enlightenment with this young woman underneath the moon here. And that is a full moon too. Now the full moons represent sort of results, really. So maybe they are wanting some kind of result or something in this situation to happen, maybe. But anyway, let's see. Let's just pull one of these as well first. So what's pile number 3's person's exact thoughts and feelings for pile number 3 right now? What are their exact thoughts and feelings for pile number 3 right now, please? What have we got? Tell the truth. So maybe there has been something around truth in this situation. That might be why you've got the scales here. You know, there needs to be some honesty, some justice, because that reminds me of Libran energy with scales. Maybe there needs to be some justice, or some, you know, a heart-to-heart conversation here, something like that. Maybe they're thinking about that. Maybe they're thinking that maybe there's somebody has, you know, needs to tell the truth, or they're thinking that they need to tell the truth, or something like that, or something needs to come out into the light, because you've got references to moons here. So maybe moon is when, you know, things are hidden. So maybe there's something that needs to come out into the light, or they're wanting to reveal something to you, possibly. But anyway, let's see. Let's use our tarot. And I just want to say a big thank you if you have subscribed, liked, commented. Thanks so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. It gives me a lot of motivation actually to carry on. So I can carry on doing you know, readings like this one. So if you feel that you want to do any of that, you know, give me a thumbs up or a comment or subscribe, then that would be brilliant. I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, let's get to it. So what is pile number 3's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3 right now? So these have come out. I think we've got 2 here. We've got the Sun, and it's interesting because it's right next to the Moon, and the 5 of Cups. What are their exact thoughts and feelings right now? Thoughts and feelings right now. We've got the 4 of Swords. What are their exact thoughts and feelings right now? And we've got Judgment. Okay, so let's put that there. Move that slightly, and the overarching energy is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like somebody wants to reveal something here, and they might be pondering on how to do that. Somebody wants to reveal something, might be pondering on how to do that. Now you've got the Sun and you've got Judgment, but in between you've got the 5 and the 4 of Cups. Well, the 5 of Cups is about disappointment, and the 4 of Swords is about needing rest and retreat in some way. So it could be that this is a situation that you're asking about that's in separation, or that that you've come on pause, or you're in separation, or you're going through some difficult times here. There might have been somebody that's, you know, sort of only hooking up or hooking into the kind of disappointments of the situation. It might be something that's really making both of you feel tired, feel anxious, and need for rest. That is the 4 of Swords. So they might be feeling quite stressed, your person, at the moment. Upset. There might be heartache for them. And but what they're also feeling is a sense of happiness with the Sun, and also a rising up, a wanting to rise up. So I think if you're in separation, because you've got the Ace of Cups as the overarching energy, it makes me feel like this person wants a new beginning in love. They definitely want to be positive again in love. They definitely want a new dawn, a new kind of rising up in the situation in some way. But it might be a need. Yeah, this situation as well might have had highs and lows. That's kind of what I'm getting, because you've got the Sun, the Judgment, and then you've got these 2 cards, these sort of more negative cards here. So it makes you feel this, for some of you, this could be a situation that had a lot of highs and lows, or just a little bit stuck somehow. It's kind of a little bit stuck, and there's a need to find balance in some way. But I feel like this person is wanting a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups here. They're wanting a new beginning. And yeah, they may want to kind of reveal something. I feel like, because the Ace of Cups can be like a message in love as well. A new beginning, a message in love. So maybe they want to reveal something to you if you're in separation. But certainly with the Sun card here, I feel like they're thinking that you do give them a lot of happiness, and they do want to make the situation better. But there is this kind of these obstacles of the 4 and 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. And they may be in... They may be quite challenged by the connection as well, or it might be something that causes them some stress and some disappointment or some heartache in some way, something like that. But in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Sun is Leo energy, 5 of Cups is Scorpio, 4 of Swords is Libran energy, and Ace of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Let's have one of these cards again. So what is how? So with the Ace of Cups here, I do feel like they definitely want to reveal their love, or express their love, or begin a loving, and have a loving energy in the connection again. But they might be pondering on that as well. They may be trying to gain more, I don't know, maybe there's some healing with the Sun card here, some sort of healing going on, or they're thinking that the situation needs to rise and be better here with the Judgment card. It needs to you know, come out of disappointment and sorrow and sadness and retreat. Maybe if you're in retreat from each other, or if you're in separation from each other, it needs to rise up and start again, begin again. I think that's what they're thinking. They want it to begin again. What else have we got here from pile number 3's person towards pile number 3? Be gentle with yourself. Okay, so maybe there is a need to be gentle in this situation, especially if you've had a lot of disappointment here. I mean, the Four of Swords, when somebody's in the Four of Swords, it means that they really need to rest. It's, you know, it can mean when somebody's a little bit ill. So it might be that this situation has, you know, been tough for them and for you. And there needs, with the Sun card, that's always like, this is such a beautiful Sun card. It just makes me feel that there needs to be some healing somehow in this situation. I think that's what they're thinking. Do we have a message card from pile number 3's person towards pile number 3, please? What's the message? What is their exact thoughts and feelings? Exact thoughts and feelings. What are their exact thoughts and feelings? What have we got here? A reconciliation. You see, there you go, reconciliation. I feel like if you're in separation with this person does want reconciliation, or someone from your past who is returning to your life. So I feel like there is an element of reconciliation, to bring it back into balance, to maybe somebody needs to tell the truth, or maybe somebody did tell the truth, or maybe there was a heart-to-heart and that caused the separation. And now I feel like, well, maybe they want to tell you the truth and tell you how they're really feeling right now, which is, I think, that they want this new beginning somehow. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. What is pile number 3's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3 right now? What are their exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3 right now? Now this card, the 10, is it the 10 of Pentacles? That certainly came up in pile number 2, which is probably why you had the key. Because I also actually, funnily enough, left the Lapis Lazuli heart from pile number 1 in pile number 2's reading. So I feel like all the readings today, you know, you could listen to, you know, there's a little bit of a continuation or something, or there's a message really about listening to maybe more than one pile. But I think I'm pretty sure that came out in pile number 2. It might have even come out in pile number 1. So what is their exact thoughts and feelings? What is pile number 3's person's exact thoughts and feelings for pile number 3 right now, please? King of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. What are their exact thoughts and feelings right now? Let's have a look. Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles also came out in pile number 2 and pile number 1. And the 7 of Swords. So yeah, there might have been some tricky energy, and that could go with the telling the truth. Because 7 of Pentacles, let me just see what's not 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Yeah, so somebody might have behaved in a tricky way in this situation with the 7 of Swords here. That might be what's governing it at the moment. You might be in separation because they lied or they were deceitful, or somebody behaved in the wrong way. That is the 7 of Swords. And it could have been your person, actually, that they you know, that they did something which wasn't honest, and they should have told the truth. And I feel like at the moment they're trying to, I feel like they want results in terms of bringing the situation back. They're pondering on how to do that. I think they're pondering on how to do that because you've got 2 aces, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles again is a bad news start. So I feel like it begins with the Sun and it ends with the Ace of Pentacles. So they want this sunny new beginning with you. Certainly one that's tangible. They're thinking of, you know, commitment. They're thinking of maybe they should, you know, maybe if they didn't provide commitment before, they're certainly thinking about that now. They're thinking about commitment. I mean, that is the King of Pentacles. And funny enough, in pile number 2, I think we have the Queen of Pentacles and this card. So this is the King of Pentacles. And what I said in pile number 2, and I'm going to say it here, is that this person here is sitting right in the 10 of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is that committed energy. The person who is in a committed relationship is enjoying the fruits of their labour with their partner, with all the generations of the family. That is the King of Pentacles, solid, stable, committed, reliable and honest. Now, it could be that they weren't like that before, and that might be the overarching energy here. of the Seven of Swords, that they weren't like that before. And there may be something as well within this situation, pile number 3, where you have to, you know, if this is a reconciliation, they come towards you again, that you need to make them prove that they can be this King of Pentacles, that they are definitely this King of Pentacles now, because I think that's what they're thinking that they want to be. They want to be stable, they want to be solid, they want to be committed, they want to be honest. But if they haven't been honest before, with the Seven of Swords coming up here, it makes me feel that you need to be discerning with them when they come towards you again, and really prove to you that they can be, you know, they're not going to be tricky again. And that usually means, you know, they have to, you know, it takes time for somebody to regain trust. If somebody has been tricky, or if somebody has not been honest, it takes time to regain that. And you, you know, it's about you being discerning and making it clear that they need to earn your trust again, really, because I feel like they do want to, with the Magician card showing up underneath. Again, the Magician card is about a card of manifestation. They want to manifest the connection again. It comes right under the Ace of Cups. They want to manifest the connection again. They think they've got all the right tools and resources to do that, and that is what they want to do. But you just need to be clear that they are showing you in their behaviour and action, as well as what they're saying, that they want this committed start with you again, which is what I think they are believing or thinking at the moment, that they want this committed start. Now they might be thinking that you're a bit defensive here with the Nine of Wands here, because the Nine of Wands is quite a defensive energy. It's an energy of somebody that's been through a lot. So you might have been through a lot with this person, with the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords. This connection might have been through a lot. It might have been a connection where it has been tough. And, you know, it might not be that easy to get over whatever it is that's gone on before. But I think the way this person is thinking and feeling is that they want reconciliation, and they want to begin the connection again. But with the Seven of Swords here, there's just a little bit of a warning here for you, pile number 3, to really make them prove to you that you know, to make them prove that they can be honest, that they can tell the truth, and that takes time. So they need to be prepared to be committed, to be solid, to be stable, to do it over time, to build it up over time. You know, so those are the sort of words that they need to be saying, and the action where they need to be patient with you, and they need to do it slowly. But I definitely feel that they do want this kind of new beginning with you, a new committed new beginning with you, or to start something with you. But, you know, maybe they're thinking that there's an element of distrust with you, that you don't trust them. And you might have every reason not to trust them, or maybe there's an element of them not trusting you. So maybe it's something about, you know, maybe you've done something in the connection that they're feeling that they can't trust. So somebody in the connection maybe has been untrustworthy before, and there's a need to regain that trust. But I feel like this person wants a sort of stable, solid relationship here, definitely. So in terms of astrological signs, the Ten of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. King of Pentacles, that always reminds me of Capricorn energy. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, and Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. So let's see what messages we've got before we leave. What messages do we have from pile number 1's person? Not pile number 1, sorry, pile number 3's person. Towards pile number 3, what messages are there? Pile number 3's person towards pile number 3. Keep an open mind. So maybe they're saying that, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What else have we got from pile number 3's person to pile number 3, please? And their exact true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So maybe they're feeling that it is true love, or they're certainly feeling that they want it to rise up. You certainly, with the Sun card, bring them a lot of happiness, definitely. And maybe they're just being aware. Maybe they are finally, becoming aware that this is something, a relationship that they really want to, that they really ought to have valued maybe before, or they should be valuing. And the Ace of Cups is definitely a loving card. They want a loving new beginning as well as a tangible new beginning. What is pile number 3's person's exact thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3 right now, please? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that might apply, I mean, that could apply to you. But let's see. One more. In terms of you feeling that, if you're in separation from them. One more message for pile number 3 from their person, please. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's interesting. So maybe one person feels more chemistry towards this situation than another. It could be like that. Or maybe they're thinking that you that you don't feel as much chemistry towards the situation as they do, because there's an opposite thing, there's an opposite message there. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, so maybe, what I feel is this person maybe thinks that maybe you're not as interested in the situation as they are, or not as interested in reconciling as they are. Now I'm going to have one more just to fill in this gap here. One more message from pile number 3's person. Pile number 3. Maybe, I mean, it might be hard, you know, if you've had the 7 of Swords where there's been distrust or tricky energy, it's difficult, isn't it, to heal from that, to trust somebody again, to, you know, feel that you want to be in a situation with somebody again if they've not behaved, you know, right towards you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, so that might be a specific message for some of you. And I feel like this one wants to come out. I'm just going to say it very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there you go, pile number 3. That has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.